Hi, welcome to my channel. My name's Kim Rule, and today I'm going to be doing a reading for Cancer who are in a relationship. This is going to be from the 1st to the 15th of October 2016. So anyone who's dating or living with someone or married, this is for you, not for single people. Also, before I get started, I put up a previous video for Aries in a relationship, and it was supposed to have said from the 1st to the 15th of October 2016, and it said September. So anyone who's an Aries or who wants to look at that one, it is for October. So I just want to get that cleared before we get started. Now I'm doing an 8-card relationship spread, and the 2 cards I'm using for that are the Doreen Virtues, the Romance Angels, and also the True Love reading cards by Belinda Grace. I'll put one of each of those cards in a position to get more of a clarity on what's happening. I've also dealt out some cards from Doreen Virtues, the Magical Mermaids and Dolphins, some extra guidance, as well as from the Archangels deck, the Angels of Atlantis by Stuart Pearce. Hopefully you can see all this. It is a little bit glary here today, so we'll see how this video goes. Alright, so the first position is you, the quadrants. And first of all, we've got stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. And the second card is inner peace. So that's the first card. And the inner peace card is the second one. Okay. So I feel with some of you Cancers, just looking at this spread, you might have had a few issues with your partner or them with you. Maybe there's been a bit of a falling out or disagreement, arguing. The angels have come out today to say, you know, don't lose faith, that things should get better. It all comes down to communication and, not allowing negative feelings to get the better of you. Talk about any issues that you have with one another and see if you can sort them out, because I do feel like with a few of you, it's going to be a good relationship. It's just, don't allow issues to overcome you too much. And inner peace, some of you are needing a little bit of inner peace at the moment. You're feeling a little bit rattled, unsure about things, especially how this relationship might be going. Try and have some relaxing time. Do things away from the home, which give you enjoyment, especially with your partner. Try and get out and, do activities that you both enjoy, or hobbies, interests, spend time with other family or friends. Sometimes 2 people can get on each other's nerves when it's just the 2 of them. You need outside activities to keep it interesting and just not allow each other to not allow the relationship to get too strained. The second position is the way you see the person in the relationship. So this is how you see your partner. We've got true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. And we've got the gardener. So these are 2 very positive cards. So that's the first one. And that's the gardener. I'll talk about the gardener first. So you see your partner as someone who can be very nurturing and caring, who devotes their time to their relationship, puts you first. Probably see your partner as very successful in their life, in their career. Overall, I feel like this card is about satisfaction and contentment and nurturing, and yeah, the gardener looks after his garden. He cares for it. He sees it as something, yeah, with a lot of beauty, and he respects it. He takes out the weeds, and yeah, he waters it regularly. So I do feel like your partner is putting quite a bit of effort into this relationship overall. And the true love card. So you see your partner. Yes, it's saying that, you know, this is the love of your lifetime. So yeah, it's about your inner intuition, and knowing that who you're with at the moment makes you feel great. There could be a soulmate connection here, but you've been brought together to help learn lessons in life and have experiences and help with your spiritual growth. So overall, I feel like whatever you're getting information, as long as you get away from all the stresses from the day-to-day activities and relax more and listen to what your intuition is saying to you. If some of you are wondering if you should be getting out of this relationship, but your intuition's saying no, try and stay at it for a bit longer, then that's indication from Spirit to say that, yeah, this relationship is very good for you. The third position is the way they see themselves. So this is how your partner sees themselves. Okay, so we've got life purpose is one card. And we do have the deception card. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. That's the first card. And the deception card. Deception doesn't necessarily mean that your partner is deceiving you. It could be just around lies in general. Sometimes, you know, a loved one doesn't always tell the truth about things, and it could be just small issues. It may not be anything dramatic. Yeah. I'm just trying to think what else. I mean, I did get some of them feel like they could be living a lie, but I don't know. I suppose that'd be up to your partner to decide. But yeah, I don't know what else it would be. I'm not getting disloyalty or, you know, unfaithfulness. To me, it could be more around work and stuff with them. Maybe they're not happy with what they're doing for work, their career, but they're deceiving themselves into thinking that that's their life purpose or that's what they're supposed to be doing. Yeah, and they don't want to take control over their life and make changes that way. Because we do have the life purpose card come out. And I do feel like this is around work with your partner. Maybe some of them are re-evaluating their career, or possibly either have gone back to university or study of some type, or are considering it. Because I feel like there could be some dissatisfaction around what type of career they have at the moment, and maybe are considering making a career change. Some of them might be, maybe thinking about starting up their own business or project or spiritual growth. It could be around, I feel like a few of them are definitely thinking rather deeply about their life and, you know, how they see themselves and what they really want to do in it, what would give them great satisfaction. The fourth position is what the person represents to you. So we've got the flirt card has come out. Extend your light-hearted energy to others. And we've got resolving conflict. Yeah, like I said, maybe sometimes you and your partner struggle to see eye to eye on issues. Or if you're trying to resolve, some conflict and fights with them, they can get a bit stubborn or don't listen to your point of view. And that can be a bit frustrating for one partner when they want to try and find a solution or a compromise to a situation. So that's how I see when I look at that card. So I suppose, Spirit's coming out to say, just try not to allow your partner's attitude to, don't take it so personally. I know that can be hard at times when it's your partner or boyfriend, girlfriend. But it's their issue more than yours. And flirt. Yeah, you certainly enjoy flirting with your partner, regular sex, passion and tenderness, and it's something, which is very important to you. You like to hold hands and tell each other, that you love one another, stuff like that. So that's always good. So I feel like, especially if you've had conflict, a few of you Cancers, probably afterwards, if you've had an argument with your partner, you probably rush off to the bedroom, make love and kiss and make up that way. That's how some couples resolve conflict at the end of the day. Okay, the fifth position is what you represent to them. So this is how they see you. This could be the one. You already met the romantic partner you seek and dating. I'll do the dating card first. Yeah, like I said, some of you Cancers are dating. You're not necessarily in a full-blown relationship where you're living together. And some of you Cancers, I'm getting from Spirit, it's a recently relationship, romantic connection, so it's still at that early honeymoon period where you're getting to know one another. So maybe personalities might be clashing a bit, or you're still learning to understand each other's personalities and not allowing past issues from previous partners to get in the way with one another. I know it can happen when people first get with someone new, but then a little issue comes up and they can take it rather personally, and it may not necessarily be the other person's fault. It's just the fact that we still have all this garbage from our past, and sometimes we don't even realise we still have some of that baggage until someone triggers something in us. So if you are only dating, it's still at that early stages of the relationship, and you're still getting to know each other in and out, good and bad. What makes each of you click, tick, that sort of thing. And this could be the one. So you're certainly wondering if this is going to be a lifetime partner for you. If you're dating, you probably would like to at some stage get married, and you're wondering if this person is the man or female that you will marry at some stage in the future. So, and I'm getting yes for a few of you Cancers who are dating. So, stick at it. It's still early stages if you're dating, and let go of doubts is what I'm getting from the universe as well. Fifth position is obstacles within the relationship, and we've got the Divine Masculine. And let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Normally these I would see as two really positive cards, but they are in the obstacles position. So how I see the Divine Masculine as an obstacle, if you are a Cancer lady, maybe you're used to, especially if you've been on your own for some time and now you're dating, and this has been going on for a while, maybe you're used to getting things your way and you're not used to a guy, having a say in things. You might take it a bit too personally. Some women don't like it when a guy opens a door for them or shows them extra attention. They can feel like, I don't know, that they're just, I don't know, young women these days, don't like it when a guy, does too much for them. They can feel a little bit insecure. So maybe there's just some insecurities around some ladies. You're not used to a guy who is very attentive and, who wants to take control, but in a loving way, is what I'm getting from the universe. It's not like he's trying to take over the relationship, but he's just, a man who's nurturing, who's protective, and he's very thoughtful of his partner. So, try not to overreact at times is what I'm getting. And let your friends help you. Normally I'd see that as a very positive card, but in the obstacles position, maybe, I don't know, sometimes friends can get in the way of a relationship. They want you to go out with them, or maybe they ring you regularly and want to talk to you, and it can get a bit irritating for your partner if you're always out or on the phone. Some friends can get jealous when you're in a relationship and, that they've been put on the back burner a bit. So keep that in mind. Strengths within the relationship. We've got forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. And reparenting yourself. So I do feel with a lot of you Cancers, with your relationships, as long as you sit down and you discuss any concerns you have with one another, then obstacles within the relationship will be overcome fairly quickly, and things will smooth out rapidly. So it's a learning process, I feel, with some of you who are in a relationship, especially if this is your first really full-blown relationship you've had. If you're a young Cancer, or maybe it's the first time you've been in a relationship for a number of years, it's a bit of a learning curve at the moment, having someone else in your life, if you've been single. But even people who are married or, living together, I do feel like overall, you take your relationship quite serious, and if you've got any disputes or disagreements, it'll all be about sitting down and discussing things rationally. And I do see, most of you being able to work through your issues with one another. And reparenting yourself. Some of you Cancers from the past may not have had the best upbringing. It may have been rocky when you were younger. Maybe your parents weren't there. They may have had different types of issues, from mental issues to alcohol, drug, and you're having to reparent yourself as an adult. Maybe at the moment, and I know this is what's happening around a lot of people, a lot of emotions are coming to the surface, especially from the past, and you're having to re-examine them and basically overcome all that resentment and anger you might have had towards your parents. So this is a time of growing up and working out that, it's also, I feel, it's teaching yourself to not to, live in the past, of course, but also just show a lot of TLC with yourself too at the moment. Yeah, don't allow all the stuff from, your childhood, or if it was I don't know, when you're a teenager, any regrets or stuff you've done or people have done to you. Yeah, it's time to just release all that and put it where it's supposed to be, and that's in the past, and don't allow it to affect your future. Okay, so we've got possible outcome, and we've got two cards. We've got codependency, and it does say addictions are affecting your love life, and we've got abundance. When I look at the codependency card, it's not always about addictions though. It could be just the fact that maybe in the future one of you will be working while the other one is either at home raising children or studying. That does happen. So yeah, you're codependent on your partner to work. I do feel like that will be the main reason for codependency of this card coming out. Yeah, it's normally around children. One parent normally likes to be at home. It doesn't always happen. I mean, sometimes they put them in, childcare, but I do feel that will be around a few of you. But yeah, I mean, do be careful of any addictions in the future, either with you or your partner. Especially alcohol, I'm getting. That can be, a big one there. And abundance. The abundance card is really good. This is a positive card, and I really like the fact that this has come out at the end for the possible outcome. So overall, I feel like you two will be very happy together. A lot of satisfaction, enjoyment, fulfillment. They get financially, a few of you will do very well, but I feel like it's the abundance will be just around the fact that you are very happy with one another. There's a lot of love between the two of you, a good family life, and I do feel there will be children for a few of you too in the future. Okay, so I also pulled out some cards from the Doreen Virtues, the Magical Mermaids and Dolphins, some extra cards. We've got time to move on. It's time to let go of the old, worn out, so that the new can come in. And I don't feel like it's about moving on from a relationship as such. I feel like it's putting negative feelings to bed once and for all, especially with the reparenting card coming out before. Some people can have a tendency to live in the past, especially if they've had trauma or resentment or anger so it's time to just put all that energy that you've been focused on, relieving stuff. It's time to let go of it emotionally, and just free yourself is what I'm getting from spirit. Just let it go, because it's unproductive for your life, and it's keeping you in a it's keeping you from moving on emotionally. Even if you do have a good relationship, you don't want depression and stuff like that. So, get rid of all that energy which is holding you back and blocking you. Stay optimistic. Your dreams are coming true. Don't quit right before the miracle happens, especially with some of you Cancers who are dating, and you might have had a bit of a conflict with your girlfriend or boyfriend. This card's come out to say, look, overall your relationship is quite good, so don't allow little issues to become a big snowball effect. There's positive new beginnings around a few of you, yeah, this relationship looks pretty good overall. Have faith. Your prayers are manifesting. Remain positive and follow your guidance. So, yeah, Spirit is saying just listen to your intuition. If you're feeling a little bit uncertain about stuff, you need some quiet time is what I'm getting from them, and rest a bit more. Maybe you've been running around too much or working, don't have enough time in your day. So you need to have some quiet moments where you can allow your thoughts to subside and see what information comes to you through Spirit, because things aren't as bad as what you may feel they are at times with this relationship, or maybe with life in general. So just have faith and listen to the guidance. Guidance will come through from your intuition or through dreams or synchronicity. Positive energy. Surround yourself with positive people and situations and avoid negativity. See? Yeah. Yeah, so try not to get so down when things aren't going your way. Go and do something that makes you feel happy or takes your mind off any issues you have, especially around your relationship. If you, and we all have friends, try and surround yourself with friends who are going to give you good guidance and not just make it harder for you. So do be careful of that. Yeah, that's what I feel when I look at that. Surround yourself with positive energy. It's about who you come into contact with and how they make you feel. We've got synchronicity. Your prayers and questions are being answered by synchronistic events. Notice them in order to increase their flow. A few Cancers might be having synchronicity happening around you at the moment. The same sort of thing, a bit of deja vu as well. You might notice if you've, say for instance, your boyfriend's got the name Paul, for instance, you might see that name pop up a lot around you. Things like that. Numbers as also can be, you might have the same birthday or same month, or but there's synchronicity, especially around this relationship, which is the universe letting you know that it's definitely something that they feel is very good for the two of you, and to take it serious. You're being helped. Heaven is working behind the scenes to help you, even if you don't see the results yet. And that's kind of what I've just said. Yes, your guides, God, your spirits, divine in other words, they've brought you two together for a reason. Some of you, it might be for karmic reasons, to clear out from previous past times, and you're learning, you're learning lessons through experiences. Others of you, it'll be more of a soulmate or twin flame relationship, especially with the synchronicity that'll be around soulmates or twin flames, definitely. If you've got any issues, try and pray or meditate and see what comes to you through your guides. A new dawn. The worst is now behind you and positive new experiences are on the horizon. And that's a beautiful card. So any issues you've had with your partner or they've had with you, it's saying that, they will be resolved pretty quickly. We all have a little bit of obstacles within our relationships from time to time. So don't lose faith and walk away. It's saying that the worst is behind you and, it's going to get a lot better. And don't try and move on from one another if you can. Sometimes tempers can get a bit over. So, I think it's overall a very good card. Some of you, it could be around children. If you haven't got any kids yet and you want a child, especially if you're married, I do see there could be children. But the sun's about joy and happiness. You've got the sun there in the background. Things are definitely going to be looking up for you. So I feel like if you've had a bit of a rocky road for this relationship over the last few weeks or months, the worst is behind you. Now, I've also dealt out 2 cards from the Archangels, and we've got Archangel Zapkiel, and we've got Compassion. It's amazing how these cards seem to just flow from one to the other. Archangel Zapkiel is coming out to say to have compassion for yourself. If you feel like, things are getting a bit on top of you at times, especially with this relationship or even any other things that you're going through in your life, try not to be too negative about it all. Rest more. Make sure you eat healthy as much as possible. Just try not to take it so personally. And also to have compassion around others in your life, especially the ones that you love dearly. So always learn to forgive and just move on. To see there's something that's happened in the past and now you're in your moment in time, this what we call the now. Just don't allow your ego to rule your life and take over and end up ruining it. And then we've got Archangel Raziel and we've got Retreat. Some of you may have a separation, especially if you are dating. You may pull back from one another for a little while to reevaluate the relationship and see if this is what you want. I do feel though that it's only for some of you. Most of you, what I'm getting from Archangel Raziel is that you need to have some time away together. You need to go on a trip, a holiday, a retreat. You need to free up your time, have more weekends where you're together and away from other people, so it's just the 2 of you, so you can keep that romance going for each other. Because I feel like a few of you got too many outside influences, and especially around work. But it could be family as well. And so, you need to make sure you spend enough time with one another. So time to, go on a holiday or vacation if it's been a while since you've had one with one another. And, just enjoy life. Because it's, we never know when it could end. So, just go out there and have fun. Find interests too that you both would enjoy doing together is what I'm also getting. And the compassion card, I'm getting that. And just be sensitive to one another's feelings. And, just don't jump to, silly conclusions easily, Step back and give you... If you've been fighting or whatever, sometimes just going and doing something away from the other person, even in another room or something, so you can both settle down and stuff like that. But overall, I think the relationship is good. I just feel like a few of you, it's an early relationship, so you're still getting to know one another. So, you know, there could be a bit of ego clashing at times. So, you know, talk openly and, you know, be very sincere with one another and honest, instead of, you know, building things up and then having resentment. Yeah, just sit down and talk like two adults, and I'm sure you'll be able to resolve a lot of issues, because there is definitely true love there. And yeah, and like they said, forgiving and learning, that's a really good card. I'll put that one up at the end again. So yeah, for that to come out in the strengths position is that overall, most of you couples will be able to let go of any issues you have with one another, and learn a lot from them. And you're also learning about forgiveness at the moment, and that's something which a lot of people struggle with. So maybe that is one of your challenges you had to come to Earth to do. Alright, well that was the reading from the 1st to the 15th of October 2016 for Cancer who are in a relationship. I hope you enjoyed that reading. Leave me comments if you want. My name's Kim, and I'll get back to you in the middle of the month. Alright then, bye bye for now.